Hello all, my name is Hitesh Tamani and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, I am back with an important interview problem statement asked for a marketing domain in data science interview. This particular problem statement had been asked in Meta. So make sure you guys watch the video till end and please subscribe to my channel if not already done yet, as I will be coming up with a lot more useful content. So the same problem I had been solved using SQL as well. So like if you guys had already watched that particular video, I would recommend to skip the introductory part of this particular solution. And like you guys can jump directly on the solution part itself, right? So let me just quickly explain you the problem statement and the data set which I have prepared over here. And then like probably we will be able to deep dive into the solution part of this particular problem, right? So as we can see, basically, Facebook had been provided us like the data set which for like of its marketing campaign, right? So basically, this particular data set contains the post which Facebook had launched, right? And according to those particular posts, basically the views like those posts got, right? And like basically like we have to generate a report which shows how many views each keyword has, right? So basically we are having a keyword level data in this particular problem statement, right? And like basically associated to those keywords, how many views like we got for those keywords, we have to prepare a report for that, right? So over here, I have already used like dictionary as a data type, and I have prepared the data set, right? So I will be sharing this particular data set with you in the description below. You guys can like use that and like practice it by your own, right? Let me just quickly like load the libraries first, which is like NumPy and Pandas, right? And I am like loading these data sets as well, right? So as we can see, basically in df underscore post, right, we are having the post level information. So basically post ID, poster, post text, post keywords, and post date, right? So basically we are having a keyword level information available in this particular data set, right? In df views data set, so basically we are having views level information. So for each post, as we can see, basically for these post IDs, we are having the viewer ID as well. So basically this particular post got like this view, right? So basically each viewer ID will be counted as a single view, right? Cool. So can like as we can see, basically in a problem statement, we have to showcase the number of views for each keyword, right? So can I say this thing like keyword level information is available in first table and views information is available in the second table, right? Which means what we have to do, basically we have to join these two tables, right? So in order to perform join in Python, we are having a merge keyword, right? So basically merge operation is there in Pandas, which using which we will be able to perform a join, right? So let me just show you how you will be able to do that. So I'm using cd.merge, right? And we have to provide the data sets over here, right? So since my data set is df post will be my very first data set, we have to separate these two data sets with comma, right? And apart from this, like basically we have to define the common key on which we have to perform these joins, right? So since the common key is post ID in these two data sets, as we can see, so I am basically providing that using on as a parameter. So on post ID, right? And like which type of join we have to perform, right? So since we have to perform inner join over here, right? As we can see, basically for these post IDs, these are the views, right? And since we have to basically figure out like for each keyword how many views are there, right? So basically for that we have to perform an inner join over here. So I will use how as a parameter, and in this we have to perform which type of join we have to perform in this, right? So for that I will use inner as a keyword, right? And I will give this as a data frame name as like merge data, right? So let me just run this cell and will show you how our data set will look like. So yeah, as we can see, basically we are having post ID, we are having poster. So basically post level data set is there. and we are having a viewer ID also attached to this particular data set, right? Now, what is the problem with this particular data set? Basically, we got viewer ID, we got keywords as well, right? So can I say this thing like we will aggregate this, right? Or we will perform a group by on this, and I will be like basically if I will do a count of viewer ID, I will get my solution, right? But there is one problem with that particular solution, right? Can I say this thing? So over here, right? For spam, it's fine, right? So basically, we are having a single keyword, as a spam, right? But for this keyword, right? So basically, this keyword is a combination of two different keywords, right? So basically, what we have to do, we have to break this down, and we have to basically like create cells, different cells for spaghetti and different cells for food, right? So in order to perform that particular operation in Python, we are having an explode keyword, right? So for that, I will use merge data set over here, right? And I will use dot explode as a keyword, right? And I will basically so which data like column we had to explode, right? Which column we have to expand over here. So basically we have to expand four keywords, right? So I will use it as a column to explode, right? And I will give this as data frame as like keyword view, right? So yeah. So basically, uh, views, yeah. So basically, when I'm running this, let me just show you what is the difference between this and the original view. So as we can see, basically, we got this particular like list had been like broken down into spaghetti and food, right? So like basically now, can I say this thing? Now my like keywords had been separated, right? And I have viewer ID available over here as well. So can I say this thing? If I will perform a group by on top of this, I will be able to achieve my solution, right? So for that, what I will do, I will use this keyword. I will use group by dot group by, right? And group by on what? Group by on post keywords, right? And along with this, I will use dot aggregate, right? I will give it as alias as total views, right? And I will count basically viewer ID over here, right? So I will count viewer. Let me just copy it from here, right? So viewer ID, and I will perform count on this, right? Um, Yeah. So let me just run this and we'll show you how our output will look like. So as we can see, basically we got four keywords, spam, food, and spaghetti. And along with that, like we got total views as well, right? So now, like since this particular solution, right, is not in a a tabular format, right? So in order to achieve that particular view, I will use reset index as a parameter, which will basically reset this particular index, and it will assign a new index for these values, right? So let me just assign this to another variable called keyword views count probably, right? Okay. So when I'm running this, and let me just show you what was the difference between this and the previous output. So yeah, as we can see, like now we got a tabular output over here with a index value available, right? So yeah, this is basically the list of report, or like basically list of keywords with the total number of views which we got, right? So yeah, that's what basically the output of this particular problem statement. I hope you got to learn something new today. That's all from my side. Thank you one and all. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.